And boys, we are here with our first ever video on this channel. If you guys are familiar with the main channel content, this is going to be something a little bit different. This is going to be more centered around gameplay tips, giving you guys as much helpful stuff as I can. And also at the same time as well, this is going to be very heavy like community suggestion based or what I'm seeing going on in the meta. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different things. Expect mini schemes, defensive schemes, ton of different things on this channel. Again, different style of content. Now, what we're going to do right here is the first video on this channel ever will be taking a look, of course, at this Wake Forest RPO, okay? And what I mean by that is if you're familiar with the Y off trips nasty formation, maybe you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but this is in a ton of different formations as well. This RPO read Y flat, okay? And there are some other ways to go about defending it, but today we're going to go ahead and be, of course, in that 3-2-6 playbook. That is what I run, but this is a universal tip as well, meaning like no matter the defense, this is going to help you out, okay? And it's something that can work again any single defense you guys run. And again, the formation we're going to be going up against today, of course, is that Y off trips nasty. I feel like this is one of the most popular ones people like to run out of it because there are so many good passing plays as well. Of course, today we're going to be taking a look at this read Y flat, and besides that, they really don't have another threat in this formation, at least of an RPO. There are some other stuff in this Wake Forest playbook as a whole, like some RPO bubble Y pop right here, for example. Now for the bubble Y pop, I don't think this is like the best one. I think the read one is better, and I feel like that deserves a separate video because I would say if we were doing like a meta, like a weekly meta report, this is what I'm seeing the most of, this Y off trips nasty RPO read Y flat. So the first thing we are going to go ahead and do, okay, we're going to come out in a couple of different defenses just to give you guys a showing of why this is really good, okay? So first off right here, we're going to come out in like a cover 4 defense, and then we're going to come out in cover 2, okay? And for this right now, really no coaching suggestions really matter, but just base cover 4 right here, okay? And we're going to go ahead and shade down. Now, ideally, right, like on the defense side of the ball, you're like, okay, guess what? This tight end route is going to get caged, right? You can see the read key right there. If you're on the offense, right, you can see it's the defensive end, meaning that slot DB right there should just have like a free run at the tight end. Now, when we run this, a lot of times that guy does get blocked. Now that time he did a good job, but if we keep running this, right? Now, if we keep running this though, eventually, like I said, he's going to get blocked like that. And you see, it didn't go for like a touchdown, but it's really annoying, okay? And for the most part, if we keep running this, right, like we saw the first play, did a good job, but that time right there, again, that's like almost a first down, right? We don't want to live on this. We can make this a lot better. Now, another thing you may try as well is Tampa 2, okay? Because I think, you know, why not just the outside hard flat guards it? So this time right here, again, we're going to do the same exact thing. Hard flat on the outside, that just is absolutely cooked. That's like one of the worst defenses you could call, okay? How are we going to go about defending this? Well, there's a couple of different things to keep in mind as well when we're talking about this RPO. So one thing I'm going to do real quick on the defense side of the ball, okay? You should really utilize this when you play a formation like this, like the Y off trips. Pretty much you see trips with the running back on that same side. I would always use your individual adjustments, okay? And what I mean by that is we can just use hues right here. We're going to hit the A button on Xbox, meaning X on PlayStation. We're going to just flick up the right stick. Now, you see the icons right here for the offense, okay? You see like every single one, okay? Now, let me go ahead and audible real quick to say a pass play, all right? Let's just audible to a pass play where everything for alignment wise looks the exact same, but what changes, right? You can see right there, the tight end became the Y receiver, okay? And that's a tell for almost every RPO read in the game. If you see a tight end Y, I would expect some sort of run, some sort of RPO, maybe even halfback direct as well. I believe USC playbook, the tight end switches as well, and he becomes a Y icon with the halfback direct, okay? So you pretty much don't have to worry about the threat of the pass. Now, something that I would keep in mind too is a lot of people, again, did you see what we just did? We came out in RPO read Y flat, right? And okay, guess what? We see the tight ends Y. What if they audible? Okay, you see it switches. Every time you see the quarterback audible, where it's some sort of formation change, keep checking this because we just reset the play right there too. You see how many times that's like swapped? Always keep that in mind when they audible, okay? So that's how you know it's the RPO read as well, because this play does have a major tell. Okay, so again, getting back to the RPO defense, right? Cover 2 didn't really work. We didn't love the cover 4 defense. We're gonna do one simple thing, okay? And that's gonna be move this safety out a little bit. That's it, okay? Now, by moving that safety out, do you see how much better that is? That's all we have to do. Move that safety out a couple of steps, And this is going to absolutely just cage this RPO read by flat. Again, move him out a couple of steps. Boom, boom, defender right there. That's a lot better. And again, we can compare it to just the base cover 4 this time. Again, just a slot corner hard flat. And you see kind of like there's more potential for him to get blocked, right? That was a lot cleaner. That was a lot better. And one thing I would recommend too, so when you're guarding these RPOs as well, you do have to worry about the run as well. So if we run the ball right here, right? Judkins going a little crazy. Now, what you might want to do is you might want to pinch the D line. I would always worry about pinching the D line versus these RPO reads, because this time right here on the offense side of the ball, right? That just made that slot corner become the read key, which that means he will no longer play that RPO. And what I mean by that is we can show that again real quick. We can go ahead and go like this. We can even move this guy out again right here, like same exact thing. And because we pinch the D line, he will never play that. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Now in 3-2-6, when I know it's an RPO, I can tell you guys right now, like I pretty much go like this right here. And I pretty much go like this right here on defense. And my user, I stand like 10 yards back right here, or I get on this safety right here, which might seem a little bit crazy, but when you know it's an RPO and you're very confident that your your guy is going to guard that, guess what? You don't really have to worry about anything but come down, play the run, boom. Really had nowhere to go, right? And that might seem a little bit overkill, but it is pretty easy to adjust to that, especially when they're audibling like around two. As soon as you see the tight end as a Y icon, boom, do that. And if you're ever worried about, oh man, they're going to catch me, like say for instance, right? Say we set up this defense, which if you're curious how we set it up, we double tap the Y button right here for the individual adjustments. We use our slot corner right here and we just blitz them with the down on the right stick. We did that by double tapping Y on Xbox. It'd be triangle on PlayStation, individual icon. So we see that's the Y button, hit the Y button, down the right stick. And now we can be on this safety right here. We can do this. That really wasn't a lot of adjustments, right? It really wasn't. And at the same time as well, there's other defenses where you don't really have to blitz the slot corner. You can just move that safety out and you'll be good for this RPO. Now, another thing as well though, like I said, say for instance, again, they're running this RPO. Okay, they know it's back. All right, now they're gonna audible to a pass play. Now, when you see that on defense, all you have to do is hit the X button on Xbox, which would be square on PlayStation, L2, reset the play, right? Reset the play. Now you can run like your base cover 4 right here. You're good, right? Like that's fine. We are okay with that. Awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much like the base of everything with this RPO read by flat. And something I do want to show right here too as well is this time we can run cover 2 on defense, and we can see if the outside safety helps versus RPO read this time. And fair warning, this is not really gonna help too much, right? So boom, yeah, they all get blocked. So the slot corner still does a good job on a vert hook, but it's still like a 5-yard gain. So again, what I like to do is just cover 4 base defense, right? Cover 4 base defense, move this guy out a couple of steps, and user drop him back to 10 yards, try to shoot the run. You don't really need to blitz the slot corner if you feel confident shooting the runs. Don't pinch the D line, and boom, it's on that, and potential for a pick if you do have the house call. So that's pretty much everything right there in what I like to run 3-2-6. Now, the reason why I made this video too is because it's a universal tip, okay? Now, really the only main thing you need with this defense is a slot corner. So we could do something like, 3-4 odd. I don't believe this will work. We can go ahead and run it real quick though. I don't believe it will because there's obviously not a slot corner, right? But if we go to 3-4 odd, right? We shade down, we move this guy out. Well, with the current alignment, I think it will work, but we go ahead and move him out right here. Boom. Yeah, just no slot corner. So you do need a slot corner, and 3-4 odd really not going to do a great job for assists. There's other ways to do it in 3-4 odd if this is your guys' defense, of course. But if we go to something like nickel 3-3 over right here, again, run the cover 4, rerun the read Y flat, and we shade down right here, move this guy out, of course, and we run the RPO. Boom, boom, same exact thing, right? So yeah, just need a slot corner. Any defense with a slot corner works. 4-2-5 is going to work the same way as this defense. And I'm trying to think of any other thing that we could do. Even 3-3 mint right here. I know a lot of people do love some 3-3 mint. Now, you do want to make sure your slot corner is to the right side of the field, but we can run like the cover 4 quarters again, of course. Now we're running 3-3 mint right here. Move this guy out. Now on offense right here, you can see that the slot corner is the read key. Now, what do you have to do if you're running 3-3 mint? How do you get him not to be the read key? Spread D line, okay? So you spread D line in 3-3 mint, and you do that anyway for the loop blitz. So it's really not a big deal. And you do it again, boom, got it. right? So you're kind of seeing the point. I would say one thing I do recommend, no matter the defense you run, if you run something like a 3-3 mint, see where the read key is just to make sure. 3-3 double mug, I believe this will work the exact same way as well. You just need to put your corner in a hard flat, like we can run the Tampa 2 right here. And again, like I said, we're going to make sure this works every single time. We're going to go ahead and move him. This time it's a cover 2 base defense, but of course we just hard flatted the corner right here. Boom, boom, and yeah, sweet, right? Sweet. So I think you guys get the point. Pretty much any defense with a slot corner, this will work in. And just make sure down below in the comments, man, let me know anything you guys are struggling with. And yeah, this was a pretty popular one to go over. We can do 3-3 stack right here too. 3-3 stack's kind of a weird one where you like 3-3 high odd is easier because you can do like a cover 2 or like a cover 4 shell. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a little, I know a lot of people like this cover 6 Willy Blitz. 3-3 high odd, again, we're first thing we're gonna do with the offense, check where the read key is. Read key is at outside linebacker, so we're gonna go ahead and spread the D line right here. That makes the D lineman become the read key. We're gonna shade down, move this guy out a little bit, and boom, and boom. So not as good because he's not as out wide as a slot corner, of course, but still works. So yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and let me know down below in the comments what you guys want next. I want this to be very heavily community like feedback, stuff you guys are struggling with, stuff you're seeing in online head-to-head a ton. And again, this is just a universal tip, can work in any single defense, as long as you have a slot corner or you're willing to like move like an outside linebacker out a little bit, can always work. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the new channel. Would greatly appreciate that. But if you guys do want to go ahead and see me play live on stream, I am live on Twitch or the main YouTube channel. And if you guys do want to see that, both of those links are down below in the description. But yeah, if you guys want even more tips like this, make sure to hit the noti bell as well. But yeah, usually I'd give you guys another video to watch, but today this is the first video, so we don't even have another video to watch. Hopefully you guys have a blessed day, and I'll catch y'all. Peace.